Thank you very much. Good morning, all my friends. Today, I'm very happy to share with you this my presentation, which was allocated to me, Unraveling Snake Diversity and Taxonomy and Recent Discoveries from Northeast India. So this is it is not a small topic. It is a very vast topic. So, but I will try to speak in a very fast way. So as we know that Northeast India, we have there are two biodiversity hotspots. East Himalaya, northern side of Brahmaputra and south Dalbar, which is a part of this Indo-Burma hotspot. So, needless to say, we are having this huge biodiversity on flora and fauna. Many new species, not only for animal, plants are also keep on describing. So as we know that there it is home to 160 scheduled tribes and over 400 other tribal and sub-tribal communities in this region. And we have the highest annual rainfall in Cherrapunji. So this combination, tropical rainforest, so there are lots of unexplored area. So recently, after this few decades back, from 2000 onwards, under the leadership of some few workers, finger counts only. Here in Northeast, we have very less workers like Dr. Firoz, Professor Saibal, Dr. Jaiditia from Assam, and we don't much have from other states like Nagaland, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya also. So here coming to snakes, I am totally based on this my presentation on this Rajport. He compiled a very nice paper on update checklist of Northeast India, which was published last year recently. So I'm trying to expose some more those along with photograph and the publication which are described during these recent years. So on coming to snakes, there are 4,187 are already described in the world. In India, we have 354. Then, out of these, more than one third they are described from, or they are present in Northeast India. So far, 126 species of snakes are recorded from the Northeast India. So the region is very impressive in biodiversity, and so many endemic species are also there. Like this, the pygmy hawk in Assam, and many snakes are found in Northeast India. These are some of the pioneering works from the snakes of Northeastern India since 19th century by these people and these various authors. And Firoz Ahmed and his team in 2009, they prepared a checklist book in which they had shown 102 snake species from Northeast India. After this, with the help of these molecular tools, many new species are also described. Cryptic species, those species which looks very similar in morphology. After using application of these molecular tools, DNA sequencing and this thing, so many new species came out, and there are many taxonomic reassessment also. So on coming to the diversity, so many workers they had done mostly in Assam and Mizoram, Meghalaya. Few people they published some documented diversity of snakes in some region. So this is the table prepared by Rajport. This red square designated new species which are described after 2000. Then this red dot, it means type locality of the species. So many snake species are described from India in the past. So here we have a list. About 62 type locality is present here in Northeast. So coming to new genus and new species description. Over time, Northeastern India has consistently played a significant role in enriching the global diversity by introducing numerous new species of snakes. On coming to family Polycrididae, I think most of us know about this Polycrididae. This new species was described by these 5 young men. Where is he? Dr. Jaiditya and this Colonel Y.S. Rathi, they collected not from Amazon forest, Africa forest, like that. It is only from this near this kind of around. This Ahedullah Longi Rostis. These two people, they collected two specimens and described as new species. This is the snake. Then number 2, Lycodonzoid. This snake was collected from Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, and Myanmar. It was described by American professor James Lewinsky, who passed away on the same year because of snake bite in Myanmar. So after this, our team, we work out from Mizoram about the detailed morphology, hemipeneal structure, and this reproductive and phylogenetic tree also. We prepared, we highlight and confirm the genetic position of this snake, Lycodonzoid. Then on coming to family LMPD, coral snake, Cynomicrorus borei. During this, since 2008, we started working on this coral snake. We found that there are two different types more. One with a complete transverse band, one with dot band. And I used to quarrel with this Eric Smith, who was the master of this coral snake in the world. So he misplaced my specimen and genetic data, and he said that he argued me that there is only one species in Northeast. But with my scholar, my student, we describe, we validate this Cynomicrorus borei. Earlier we have only Cynomicrorus macallandai, and now we have two species, which was upgraded to the species level, Cynomicrorus borei. If you look at this photograph, one with complete transverse band, another one almost plain with dot and incomplete transverse band below one. So with the help of morphology and this genetic data, we confirm it as and validate it as species level. So it is one of the most difficult tasks I have ever faced in the taxonomy of snake, to discriminate, to distinguish from the macallandai. But somehow we could manage it with this shape and all these teeth, number of teeth, and epipenial structure, and this reproductive biology also. 3 of them, of our Cynomicrorus borei, they lay 3 eggs. Within a month, they hatch out. But in case of Cynomicrorus macallandai, 6 to 14 eggs they lay. So that is very important. This is the, and another, on coming to Natisidi, heaviest crima, described by again, this is our 5-year-old man, Dr. Jaiditya from Arunachal, which is heaviest crima. It possesses a teardrop-like mark below the eye. Then another one, the 5th one is Harpotorius murle, which was described from this Murle National Park. It is in the border of, in between Mizoram, inside Mizoram, near Myanmar. We collected 2 specimens, then we described it as new species, Harpotorius murle. We published in the Salamandra. Then next number 6 is Rhabdophis bindi. This Abhijit, the disciples are, when they visited in Mizoram in 2007, this is the old photograph. During this visit, the disciples are, under his leadership, we described one from new species, that is Leptobrachyla camtia. So Abhijit, he described this Rhabdophis bindi from Kachar and this Mizoram specimens. Then, on coming to the 7th species, which is new genus Smithophyes. With the help of this Varadgiri, Smithophyes temporalis was quite common in our campus, in the campus. We capture, and earlier they identified as Rhabdops bicolor. But after studying morphology and genetic data, it is confirmed as a new species. Not only new species, new genus also. This is the distribution only found in Mizoram and Bangladesh. Then another Smithophyes species, Arunchalensis, from Arunachal, described by Vijit and his friend. And here there was a mistake during the description of Smithophyes temporalis. We based a specimen which was identified as Rhabdops bicolor from Mizoram, But later, after studying from Meghalaya, the type locality where Dr. Michael was described, this Dr. Zaiditi and his team, they described the species. Then, with the light of this, we also describe new species, Lithophis, Mizoraменsis. Then another new species will be coming also from Mizoram with our team like Zaiditi. And the next is statistical update described by Bosel and his team from Arunachal Pradesh. From family Paredi, Parias Kaduri, which was also described by Bosel and his team from Arunachal Pradesh. Then on coming to family by Paredi, Podopotops Himalayanas, which was described found in Sikkim and China, Tibet, like that. So it was described by Chinese people. Another from Arunachal Pradesh, Kyberus Narunachalensis, described by Ashok Kaptein and his team, which was collected from Ramda, West Tamil, Arunachal Pradesh. Then another viper, Kyberus Mai. Sorry, this is a little bit Kyberus Salazar. It was a mistake. And it was described by this Jisan and his team from Arunachal Pradesh, Assam. Now it is also reported from Meghalaya and other states. Then another viper, Kyberus Mayai. This was collected from Meghalaya by Colonel Wayasrati, who was a good photographer, though he was army background. He used to visit Mizoram so many times with his bike, and with Dr. Zaiditi, they used to go for field survey and collected many important species. So this species was based on the type locality was from Mizoram Sampai. We collected one specimen from Sampai, another specimen from Meghalaya. So we gave the name Kyberus. My owners of this colonel's mother, Maya. This was published in clause 1. This is the distribution. And on coming to family, Xenodermiti. That is the first specimen species we described from Mizoram is Githia Muifang. It was collected from Muifang Community Reserve Forest, which is a very high elevated area. That I gave the name for this owner of the place. Earlier, it is monotypic genus. Only Githia reticulata was there, but this is the second species. With Gardner Fogel and my friend Krima, we described this species and published in Zootaxa. Then another one under Xenodermiti, Stolicia bartwelliani. This it was a single specimen was collected from this Twin Allen in the southern part of in the middle part of Mizoram, and Abhijit and his team they described it as a new species. And after this, 2 more specimens was collected. It is also known as Lucite Rapunzel. Then that is about the new species which were described from Northeast India in after 2000 years. On coming to new country records, this is the Bongirosoma scriptum. 2 specimens were collected from Mizoram. Then after studying morphology, it was reported as new country report for India. The type locality was now there in Myanmar, which was published in Ahmadiyya. Then another new country report was Kyberus Medorensis, reported by Pratik David, Ashok Kaptein, and Bart from Arunachal Pradesh. Then recently, last year we collected this specimen, we examined our specimen. Then it was found that it is a Kyberus UNC, which was recently described for Myanmar. It is a new country report again. Then, upon confirmation of this reticulated python, this is the longest snake in the world. Earlier, many writers, many authors, workers, they used to say that it was found only in Nicobar Island. So, specimens reported from Northeast India need to confirm. They used to tell that. But in southern part of Mizoram, they are not rare. They are quite common. So this one was captured from this Palak Lake in the southernmost part of Mizoram. From the wild specimen, we generated the genetic data and confirmed, and the morphology. Also, this is the specimen which we have in Mizoram. Then another for your assessment is Parias Modestas and Parias Andersoni, along which was we published in this vertebrate zoology. This Parias Modestas was described by Kyoba in 19th century from Myanmar based on a single specimen. It was lost in cycle in 1912. After that, it was it needs revalidation. It was not included among snakes classification also. Then in Mizoram, we collected many specimens. After doing the sequence and studying the morphology, we revalidated this species, and it is a new country report also, Parias Modestas. This plague one, and Andersoni also we revalidated. Rediscovery and redescriptions. This Lyconoceptune triangularis, it was rediscovered from Mizoram after 60 years, which we published in Herpetological Bulletin, and Oligodon catenatus. This was first described from Meghalaya in 1854. Then no single specimen was recovered again from anywhere else. After this, we collected from the country, I mean. Then we collected from Mizoram and published in this amphibian reptile conservation. Then another specimen, species Oligodon belaneus, which does, and his team in 2022 and 2020, they rediscovered these two species, Herpetorius PLE and Oligodon belaneus. Then Pork-spit viper. Pork-spit viper, it was reported from various places of this Southeast Asia, but there was no genetic data from the type locality Meghalaya. With the help of that colonial, we were able to sequence the DNA from the type locality. So after that, we restricted the distribution rates in India, Myanmar, and Indo-Myanmar. So those species which were reported from other Southeast Asia, they were another species. We confirmed that. Then in this paper, we also synonymized this new Rhinoceros described from China. Then Ahedula flavescens. This one earlier it was regarded as Ahedula prasina, but after the work of this Sri Kantan, at 2022, it is renamed as Ahedula flavescens. This is it used to give birth, this snake, and this is the one which is in captivity in our laboratory. And Boigamalto maculata ocresti, these two were also revalidated. And in this paper, they also described this new subspecies Boigamalto maculata septentrinalis. Then on coming to banded grade, Pangaras fasciatas. In this paper, we studied about the phylogenetic position of king cobra and this banded grade, which is published in Mitochondrial DNA. Then after this, we re-examined another specimen from across their distribution. So here, we my scholar, we published a paper in scientific reports in which we found that there are 3 species in this Pangaras fasciatas. But those original ones, they are found only in Indo-Burma. Then another snake, this tree snake, Dedalaphis. We also validated this Dedalaphis corpus from Northeast India. Then on coming to king cobra. When we started working on king cobra, there were lots of debate. No genetic data and details from Northeast India. So we started working on this king cobra from Mizoram. Visiting many nests. Why it took so long to describe it? Because there are so many issues like political boundary, forest permit, researcher who will be able to work on it from various countries. So with the help of this Gauri Shankar and Romalas Whittaker, we continued our work to know the exact identity of this snake. This is the place where which we already visited, the nest location, about 54 locations in Mizoram. We every year used to get report from various local people to see to rescue this snake and to relocate like that, which was also published in this archaeological bulletin. Even inside the campus, we also used to cover. Then after this, after almost 20 years, we are able to publish this identity of Igora, describing 2 new species at Ribalade, 1 species like here. Those Igora in the southern western Gadea, Ophiophagous kalinga, they are no more Hana. Then Ophiophagous Hana, it is found only in this Indo-Burma and Southeast Asia. Then another species, Ophiophagous salmatana, that is from Philippines, Luzon Island, and Ophiophagous bungaras from Indo-Malaya archipelago. So this is a big news, breaking news, which was also highlighted in the BBC. So from all these analyses, it is estimated that Northeast Asia is home to 126 species of snakes, representing 46 genera and 12 families. According to the IUCN Red List, 78 of these species are of least concern, 16 species are data deficient, 7 species are vulnerable, 5 species are near threatened, and 20 species are yet to be evaluated. Thank you.